Hi guys, I wanted to show you how to craft double elevated chests in the 3.15 patch after the changes to Aisling. And the start of the craft is the same. You choose the two suffixes that you want. So let's say I want attack to crit chance, attacks of crit chance, and socket attacks have mana cost. You don't have to choose these two. You can go for all res, you can go for power charges, you can go for frenzies, you can go for aura effect. You can choose whatever you want. But in this case, I'm choosing Hunter Warlord, and you want to start on either the good or the bad base. The influence doesn't really matter too much. You can change them. The good base can have Elder, Hunter, and the bad base can have Warlord. It doesn't really matter too much. You can either buy the base with the two mods. For example, on Warlord, we want socketed attacks have mana cost, reduce mana cost, and then we also want another mod, and that is influence, so that we can Maven. And what we do to obtain this is we on Warlord we reforge attack with Harvest. You can also use fossils if you want, serrated I think. And every time we will get the total mana cost. I would recommend just spamming it a bunch of times. Like for example, here we got the recovery rate, the reroll before. After two rerolls, we already got two mods. And then we can go ahead and Maven. This is a 50-50 chance of elevating the mod that we want. If we fail, we go back to Harvest. And actually, you can sell the base if you want like this. If the mod that you elevated is good for profit, or like to cut some of your cost. Or you can just reroll attack and if you wanna roll over. For example, here we have attacks of mana cost with another Warlord mod. We can go ahead and Maven. And if we Maven the mod that we want, which is the mana cost, we keep it, and then we go on the other base. And the other base, we want attack crit, which is also attack tag. But for prefixes, we can also force it with apply an additional curse. So if we go in on our chest, we allocate and then we harvest. And we can reroll attack again. Every time we will always get the crit chance. If we want to force it, you go in bands, prefixes, and you do suffix cannot be changed, and reroll caster, because now the suffixes are protected, and the reroll caster will either add spell crit or additional curse. This is costing you 2x. If you want, you can go in harvest instead and just keep rolling over and over until you hit two hunter mods. And hunter, you want the tier 1 crit with another hunter mod. This might take a little bit of rerolls if you don't want to go for the suffix cannot be changed route. So suffix, this is nope, we have to keep rolling over. But yeah, it's gonna take a few tries. Okay, this is two tier 1 hunter mods, and then we Maven. And if we Maven the wrong mod, you can try to sell it. I'll just undo the last step and just re-Maven again. And once we have our Maven the other suffix, we awaken, export, generate export data, and then I import it in this one. So we awaken them together. And now we have the two awakened mods together and a random suffix. If we didn't have the random suffix, we could try to force something. For example, in my case, the only elemental tags that I have as prefixes are fire, and there's nothing else, and chaos, I guess. So if I want to get a resist suffix, which are chaos, cold, fire, lightning, these four, in my case I can't use chaos or fire. But if you choose Crusader, you can't use lightning, and if you choose Redeemer, you can't use cold. So in my case, I can't use chaos or fire, but I can do bench prefixes. I can craft suffix cannot be changed, and then I go in harvest and I do reroll lightning or cold, because my lightning or cold are not on my prefixes, and it should always give me any random tier of res. I'll show you. I can do this over and over, and it will always give me a tier of res. It's random. You can't really choose how much you're getting of the res, but you always get one tier of res. Let's say we keep this one, and then after this step, we want to craft suffix cannot be changed and reforge caster if you want one curse. If you want to go for a high tier of life, you can reforge life, but there's a lot of tiers of life, so I wouldn't recommend rolling for life unless you're going for like a mirror tier one, if you have like a perfect suffix here. So you're going for curse. Reroll caster will always force the curse on the chest. As you can see, like reforce caster, always the curse. If you get another mod, you can suffix. You can just suffix can be changed and roll again, and it will. Most of the times you get 4. Sometimes you get 5 or 6 mods. If you get, for example, let's see, you have 6 prefixes. What you can do is harvest, reforge, keep suffixes, so that your suffixes are kept, and you just reforge the prefixes so that you have one open prefix, so that you can do the suffix can be changed, reforge caster thing until you have one curse. Once you have one curse, you want to go and craft suffix can be changed, so you can go in Isling, and what this will do, it will 50% chance remove the curse and 50% chance remove the suffix cannot be changed. Your suffixes cannot be touched. They're like final. They're like the Isling cannot remove them. So we use this. I don't think this works in game. It doesn't give you 2 modifiers, so I'm gonna just remove 1. I did a lot of testing. I think Craft of Exile here is wrong, but I'm just gonna remove 1. Wait, remove both. That's weird. Okay. So it's a 50-50. If you remove the curse, all you have to do, since your curse is removed, you still have the suffix cannot be changed because it didn't get touched by the Isling. You just reroll caster, and you will get the curse back. Make sure that you have the suffix cannot be changed before doing any reroll, or your suffixes will be gone. So suffix cannot be changed, reroll caster, and in this case you got extremely lucky. If you got this, I will just go in the bench and go prefix, and you just craft whatever mod you want. Bench prefix, so we probably just craft percent life or avoidance. Here, energy shield, max, or like even max life as actually, yes, is a good mod. Whatever you want as the last prefix, and you'll be fine. But in this case, I'm just gonna remove it because I'll show you a more realistic version. So we're just gonna go suffix gonna be changed and Isling. Again, it's a 50-50 to removing the good mod or the bad mod. See, we removed the curse first, and then now we remove the craft, and we have the curse on. So now we have 4 mods and unveiled mod. We unveil. Actually, before let's go back. Before unveiling, we want to block one of the mods that we don't want. So you can go in the bench, and you can craft, for example, if you don't want percent life, which I can, let's say you don't want ailment, but most builds want ailment nowadays. Let's say you don't want this mod. We block it from the pool, and then we unveil. And let's say we want percent life, we add it to the chest, and then we can just go on the bench and change the craft to what we actually need, which is in most case bench prefix. Remove this, and we have life. So these are 6 mod chest. The life could be a little higher, but everything else is really good. And the only RNG part of the chest is the resist, that you can't really force. You're kind of stuck with whatever you hit. So 4 pretty much forced mod. And the unveil, it's really common to get this mod. If we go in the veiled mods, there's not many, and you get 3. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 mods total, and you can choose from 3. So it's really easy to get something you need. It shouldn't be a big gamble. And in case you don't get whatever you need, you just suffix cannot be changed, and you go in reroll caster, and you get the curse back, and you can just repeat the process of suffix cannot be changed, Isling. And this is not supposed to happen. That gives you 2. I don't think it works in game, but yeah, you just unveil again. Before unveiling again, you need to always block, because now we can block. I'm used to not blocking, but always block the mod that you don't want. For example, avoid ailment, but you probably want to block something else, like the gain armor, so during soul prevention. That is a bad mod. You can just remove that. So yeah, we just craft armor during soul gain prevention. This will block 1000 weight, So we only have 5 mods in the pool, and it's even easier to roll what we want. So always roll this mod. It's probably like the worst of all of them. And then you get either avoid or dodge in this case, and it's a really easy and straightforward process. Not much has changed, and it's still deterministic. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone supporting the channel. If you want to see more content, I will be streaming on Twitch. I'll leave the link in the description below, and see you in the next video.